Congratulations for being here with me. Facebook, congratulations. I see also YouTube connected. All right. I think we got it all here. Sergio, welcome. Hiba, welcome everybody. Hey, I got something powerful, very, very powerful for you guys. The 6 words that is going to get you out of the crisis. All right. And, I put a lot of thought into it. So pay very close attention because, I was thinking, I went back in 2008 when I lost everything. And I basically just did, I reverse engineered it. Basically, I went back and said, what is it that I did that basically allowed for be the fundamentals to get out of the crisis? And that's precisely what I'm going to be sharing here right now. Those 6 words that you're going to be able to implement right away, right after we finish this live, and really just pay close attention because I put quite a bit of time, especially on dissecting exactly what it was, and I'm gonna dive right into it. Right, so wherever you are, congratulations for staying at home. If you're staying at home, staying healthy, make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. I'm more of a tea guy, and I've got to be drinking my hot water all day, and at the same time, just remain healthy out there. Right. So, anyways, let's get started. Okay. Now, pay very close attention because every crisis brings opportunities, and you just got to be trained to see what those opportunities are going to be. But every crisis, every recession, every time there's darkness, there's something that is going to enlighten it. And the question is, if you're going to be the one that is going to know what it is, or you're going to be the one that is going to remain positive, courageous, that are going to remain hungry, that is going to remain, in the trenches, looking for it and making it happen. So I'm going to start with the very first word. The first thing that I remembered that I had to immediately switch, implement, live by, it was knowledge. Knowledge. So put it right there on your repertoire. Make sure that you're taking notes, but it was knowledge. I had to make sure that I was willing to let go of all the garbage that I thought I knew and allow myself to basically pour in wisdom, pour in new knowledge that it was going to accelerate and it was going to get me out of the mess that I was in back then. Okay. So that's crucial. Very, very important. If you're not willing to adhere to, get wisdom and get knowledge, well, good luck for you because you're going to need the luck. But if you're serious about getting the wisdom, the knowledge, the information, like what we do here in the channel, in the English channel, what we do at english.rauluna.com, where I'm always sharing openly, well, you know what? You can learn from the mistakes of others or you can make your own mistakes. I would always suggest to do both. Okay, do both. You're going to have to make your own mistakes, that's for sure. But be wise. Learn from the others as much as you can because it's way much better. You will get acceleration, you will get traction, and it will make you wiser, than if you're just making them all. Whoever wants to make them all, big mistake. All right. All right. So anyways, the second word that I had to implement was that I had to accept the idea that everything I wanted, a stranger has it. A stranger had it, or a stranger has it. In this case, I have to create new contacts. I had to create new contacts. And up until today, I'm in the continuance of the, of creating new contacts because it's the contacts that, it's the contacts that have what you probably don't have at the moment. And guess what? When you create those contacts, you create leverage, you create resources, you create a path for you to basically be able to, work together and in harmony and synchronize and be able to help each other. So that's one of the things, because prior to the crash, I was trying to do a lot of it myself. And you know what? How far can you go when you're trying to do it yourself, right? Not that far, not that far. Okay. Word number 3. It's learning how to be in total control. Not to worry on the things that I did not have control, because I was the type of person that I worried about everything that I didn't have control of. And I had to learn that I must control myself And that was the only thing that I was able to control, that I could control my thoughts, that if I was able to control my thoughts, I can control my future. Because when you control your thoughts, you control your emotions. If you control your emotions, you're going to be able to control your actions. If you control your actions, you're going to control your results. And if you know how to control your mind, then you will be able to control your future. Why? Because when things are great, ladies and gentlemen, when things are great, everybody can be happy. Anybody and everybody can be grateful. When things are going magnificently great, anyone can have a smile to their face. But I'll tell you this much, you know, it's in the downturns, it's in crisis, it's in the moments of the challenge that, that you must know if you're in control or not. I'll tell you this much. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the times that we're living, because whether you like it or not, we're going to go through them together. Now, how is it that you're going to, what type of outcome do you want? After we go through the tunnel is going to depend on this 6 words, if you actually learn them, live them, and experience them. So anyways, control, learning to have control of oneself's thoughts and emotions so that we can control our future and beyond. Number four is learning to have consciousness, to be present all the time, whatever is it that we're doing. One of the things that, before I used to do was that I was never present. I was literally just, most of the time I was waiting for somebody else to finish talking so that I can intervene or interrupt or do, or do it in automatic like many of us does. Well, be present on anything you do. When you're communicating with others, when you're basically, when you're with yourself, you gotta be conscious, you gotta be present with yourself. So it's crucially important. Now, I really hope that after this, social media live, that you go back wherever you are and start studying word by word, because it has a lot of weight and it'll depend on you if you actually live them by or not. All right. So be present all the time. By being present, you're aware when you're saying things by purpose than when you're saying things by automation. When you're aware, when you're in consciousness, when you make a mistake versus not making a mistake, and you can recognize it and feel still good about it. All right. So just understand that. Word number 5, learning about capital, how capital works, how capital duplicates, how capital gives you leverage, why capital is important in your language. I had to, because prior to that, I did not understood capital. And that's why, you hear people saying that money is bad. No, people makes money to be more amplified of who they are as human beings. Okay. So capital is crucial. You're going to need capital. You will need money to get out of this, turmoil. So better yet, start learning it. Number six, you're going to need consistency, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency of learning about capital, consistency of being present in the moment, consistency of being in control, consistency of being, creating new contacts, consistency in acquiring new knowledge. Every single word that I shared, it's actually intertwined with each other. Consistency goes with all of them. Knowledge goes with all of them. Context goes with all of them. They're all intertwined. It's like if you were going to build 150, a story high rise. Every story is going to be intertwined with each other. The same thing of these 6 words. Now it's up to you. I'm giving it to you as a gift here today so that you can use them right away. This is exactly the 6 words that I had to use in my prior recession, that I had to, learn them, live them, experience them. And today I get to share with the world. So go ahead and put it into practice. Share down below what is it that you take. If you like it, let me know so that I can continue doing it. If you don't like it, go ahead and let me know as well. And anyways, that way it will give me some feedback. Go ahead and share it with others as well, and follow me in the different social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay happy, stay grateful. Make sure that you're present and that you are switching every single angle and thought from your own heart, from your own mind into the positive side. You know why? There's too much negative in the world right now that you don't want to contribute anymore to it. You know, there's so many great things out there. There's so many great things that we must pay attention to, because when there's scarcity, there's abundance. When there's crisis, there's an opportunity. When there's darkness, there is light. When there's a downstairs, there's an upstairs. It's really just what is it that you're going to be focusing with, or what is it that you're going to be focusing into. So congratulations for being here with me. Just remember that whatever you do, okay, there is a greater outcome and a greater opportunity, not only waiting for you, but you must do your share and your part. All right. So congratulations. Get to see you next time. All right. And have a phenomenal one. Thank you. Have a great one. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.